Okay, so the newest season of Seven Deadly Sins has come out, and I know you guys are big fans.
We are.
It's
Indeed.
real.
So I figured we might as well react to it, you know?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Get caught on up. If you guys want to see more of these guys react, be sure to comment in the comments to see more if they want to react to episode 2.
There are a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I know this is like shameful to say, but I don't know that I've watched this with subs. I think I've only watched it dubbed.
I think so too.
Because of Netflix.
Yep.
It's Netflix's fault. It's all their fault. I love when Meliodas and Vaughn fight together.
Because it just makes sense.
It's just so good together.
Even though they like have their riffs and they don't necessarily agree with each other and don't want to be in a group, they still find a way to like make it work because once the 7 deadly sins are established, then it makes sense.
Yeah. Their bromance is
It's hard.
just...
It's hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
Yeah. That's where we're at today.
It's low-key like anime Game of Thrones.
A little bit, like anime Game of Thrones, Lord of the
intro.
Rings.
Yeah, very
this
Middle Earth.
map
Very
reminds
Middle
me
Earth.
of Avatar too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
just a little bit.
Man, Meliodas' powers, dude. The episodes when we find out their power levels. That was
Oh my god,
intense.
yes!
Like seeing how much power they all had, that was crazy. It was overwhelming.
Well, of course. And then you don't really realize how much power they have until that episode where they're able to break it down and like by the different
By their
stats.
statistics, yeah. I mean, beastly. He is so powerful. It's
I think the greatest sin reveal the entire series.
truly. I was overwhelmed, and it was like it was unfair.
Oh sure.
His power level.
We had Crunchyroll with ads, it wouldn't be an ad here, but now it's not. Ad free, woo!
No time for that. No patience for that. This is so different here in Japanese.
It really
So
is.
This is a whole new experience. I don't know why I haven't done this before. So aggressive.
We got it.
You're gonna ask to
You're
help
strong.
someone, but then like scare them away. They are just the best. That's beautiful. I eat meat like that too.
Yeah. He's way darker in the Japanese version.
Uh-oh.
Yep. As you do, you know, when you're in the fight with the 7 deadly sins and they whoop you. Of course the first thing you do when you wake up from a coma is find out who did it.
Yeah.
You know?
And seek immediate revenge.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
See, you say that, but...
Tough talk, alright.
Right. When has that ever worked for someone?
I mean, but this kid came through, he tried, you know, he didn't get scared and run away. That hit should have killed him. Should have snapped his little neck. I mean, if you look at how it hit him, it should have snapped his child's neck, you know? Duh.
Well, we should have fought back sooner after you got whooped.
Just watching this little boy go through so much. Dang, I mean, he keeps taking these hits to the neck and head and then landing on his head and then just surviving to tell the
That's a lot
tale.
stronger
I
than you
don't-
think.
It looks like his head should like just pop off his body at any given
But
moment.
he's been training, Bryce.
Listen, if a demon's tentacle was wrapped around a small child, I would just assume that it would take the poor thing out. But
Oh, you made it just in time
of course,
to
like,
not have your neck snapped.
Yeah, you know, just in the nick of time. He's still gonna have a lot of internal bleeding,
Sure,
and,
sure,
like,
sure.
physical
Yeah,
trauma.
yeah.
But the two of them make it look so easy.
That's my favorite thing is the anime kick, which is incredible.
That is just so rude and disrespectful in the best way. He called that beating a shoulder massage. Is her outfit necessary?
100%. breathable.
Ain't nothing practical about what she has on.
I didn't say practical.
Okay.
Breathable. She can move around even though she just stands there half the time.
She just floats in her naked glory.
Hey, listen, she has a jacket on.
Scantily clad, saving lives.
There it is.
Always women in
Yeah. But you know, she feels empowered.
I mean, also her chest is gonna slip out of that jacket at any
No,
moment.
she's got the double the back tape.
Okay. Naturally. Her black magic is keeping it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing she hasn't had a nip slip.
So dramatic. I mean, he got his heart ripped out, so he's able to be that dramatic.
But I love how shook he was by it.
Right.
He was like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
It's gone? Huh?
Just the coming into her own. Come on,
I know.
Princess
I'm so
Elizabeth.
happy that she has her powers under control. We know that she's...
Well, thanks to Merlin, really. Love. He said, all right, swines, and he's... Okay, you want to talk about clever writing.
I love that that's what got you. That's what stuck.
Oh, yeah.
Good pig pun. She came for him.
Always. She's like the low-key, high-key, most disrespectful Holy Knight in the group.
The low-key, high-key.
Yeah.
Full range, full spectrum. Just Merlin's little thumb in the shop.
Yeah,
and then also Bond's midriff. I was
the
distracted. I wasn't even reading the subs. I was like, what is that?
They placed that very strategically.
Meliodas' head, I mean, because he's so short, so he comes up right up to everyone's crotch, so...
I'm distracted.
But there was like a little heart on him, too, on her little panties.
Oh, no, of course, because that's the fantasy, you know?
Speaking of fantasy...
Turned over at a perfect time.
Did anything happen?
Not really. It's kind of just like to catch you up on what happened just before that. Yeah, literally the definition of filler.
Like, remember the movie? Well, this is the aftermath.
Yep, that's literally. And I think that's the first time that Seven Deadly Sins has done that.
Just a
casual filler episode.
From what they've done a filler before. I feel like there were other filler episodes, but I can't. I distinctly remember.
Help us out, viewers. What were the filler episodes in the past 3
It's
seasons?
happened, right?
They've
done episodes where they've been like, well, now that fight's over, what next? And then they have
let's sit at the boar's head for an hour
and then there's 20 minutes of them like, you know, tying up those loose ends and then going into the next adventure.
Yeah. But definitely a filler because legitimately nothing happened.
Nothing.
One battle, which the thing with Seven Deadly
established.
Sins, one of my favorite things are the battles.
What's your favorite fight?
Oh God.
I know. As soon as I asked it, I was like, wait,
you're like,
can I even pinpoint one?
No, you really can't.
I really love the fight with Meliodas and Bond in the cube.
Ooh, yes.
Because it's really emotional.
Pretty much any Meliodas and Bond fight because like
they rip each other to shreds and then afterwards they hug and laugh and move on. Like, but with these two, it's like I have a lot on my mind and I'm gonna explain it to you with my fists. And then afterwards they're like, good talk.
They don't need
they don't communicate in the same way.
They don't need the whole hero story. Like when Bond was like, hey, I'm leaving, and Meliodas was like, no, the fuck you're not. That fight got me in my soul, in my full spirit. Oh, just the whole entire battle when we found out, just when they're in the bar and they find out his power, that whole entire fight, his coming to and having them find out that he is an actual Seven Deadly Sin, which they knew. But he's just
just for the audience to figure out.
Yeah, that reveal for the audience on top of the battle that came out of it.
Especially because when he fought that demon and that demon thought that he was like gonna win. Straight up.
Yep, and he said, just kidding, sunbeam!
Yeah, that was intense.
Yes, that would probably be my favorite fight.
Is there anything you guys are looking forward to for this season?
Bond.
Always Bond. Even though he had his whole season last season.
He sure did. I was not mad.
All of season 3 was about Bond.
And Elaine and their relationship.
Because the first 2 seasons were more about Princess Elizabeth and Meliodas.
Yeah.
And we were like, yeah, we're cool with that story.
So King and Diane, do you think, are finally going to have their
Maybe. Maybe so.
Because there's always like hinting at them like being on the same page as far as their emotions and where they are with like their relationship and like.
I would
then she loses her memory and then it comes back and then it goes away and then it's like they keep like almost getting there and then it falls apart. So I hope that they finally get a chance to just like be a thing.
The rest of the 7 too,
Yeah.
like we've gotten what we wanted, of course, from Vaughn. We can always have more, but it's like
He's the best.
seeing more progression from the other characters because they all are one unit. I think is what will fully encompass this anime, as opposed to having it go on for 500 seasons.
I'm still real
One
curious
Piece.
about Merlin. All right, thanks so much for watching. Do all of the fun things.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, all of that.
We got videos coming all the time.
What
So
she
come and see
said.
it.
Because this is your Michael, and he does this for you. Did we nail it? I don't know.
I think we nailed it.
Let's sprinkle some next.
Sprinkle some Vaughn in there.